Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, babies. Hi. I hope this video finds you well, my little cuties, my little schmuckums, my little darlings. Hi. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Whenever you find it, it is the right time because it is timeless. I will never reach out to you for personal readings because I'm not doing them, and that is not me anyway. I would never do that, so please report those people in the comments. Hey, hit me up. Let's chat. LOL. Not me. Thank you for all your donations. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking the video. I appreciate you. I thank you all so much. Let's get into it. My computer does not like this cold or something. It is like acting up. It's like -11 out or something Fahrenheit. It is quite chilly, so I won't be able to read the lyrics, but we'll get there. The song I got on shuffle is Ballad of 1892 by Jeremy Pinnell. And that kind of gives me the vibe of like reforming after, like, you know, hitting rock bottom, or, you know, just things just finally getting so wild and crazy that it's time to reform, or else, you know, you're going somewhere else. Yeah, and we got the Ten of Swords here, so like an ending of something. Let's dig deeper into it, shall we? Actually, the song, I didn't get it on shuffle. I woke up to that song in my head. I forgot. Laid up in the house full of hookers and wine. My baby's in the back, done committing a crime. Good times behind. Bad times ahead, good times behind. No peace for a good love in mind, I think is how the lyrics go. So we got the 9 of coins in reverse with the 3 of coins. The 10 of Swords is giving me like laying down after like just fighting with your pride and like being super prideful. And finally just like, all right, I surrender. And we have the 9 of coins in reverse, so that's like, maybe there's this energy of wanting to do it all alone and using, you know, trying to will everything into existence on your own and forgetting that you have like a whole spirit team, all of this to help you along. And we have the 3 of coins, which is, you know, teamwork, collaboration. It's like finally laying it down and seeing, because we have that full moon in the background of that 10 of Swords, finally seeing it all like, all right, let's lay it to rest. Let the vultures pick off the dead flesh and all of that. Like, I gotta stop this because this isn't serving me. It is freaking cold, so I'm gonna keep this short because my hands are hurting from the cold. I'm just getting my day started. Yeah, I think the computer's slow because it's so cold. Like, it's weird. It doesn't make sense because you'd think it'd like it, but it's freezing. So with the computer thing, it's like things come to a halt until you finally surrender and like, oh, okay, like I surrender, belly up, you win. I'm not gonna try and use my pride and will to just do this alone. Like, I can't. I swear I saw, there we go. So the Ace of Coins was in reverse, and that's telling me, like, the reason why all of this is happening is, like, it's like, oh, what if I miss this opportunity? What if I don't grasp at this, you know, whatever. The moon is super clear right now because there's, like, no cloud coverage, nothing, and it's just beaming into the room, into the window. You can see it super clear. Like, so with that moon card, or sorry, the Ten of Swords with the moon on it, it's like, yeah, I gotta lay down. I can't do this alone. You win. Laid up in the house full of hookers and wine. My baby's in the back, done committing a crime. So we have the Eight of Wands, and I'm seeing that as, like, yeah, I get the message. Like, it's time to chill out. And I'm also seeing that as, like, as soon as you surrender, that's when things start moving anyway. Yeah, and we have the Ten of Coins. That's when all that coin starts coming in. When you realize, like, oh, this isn't going to happen just with me alone. I need to collaborate. Yeah, my hands are hurting. I don't know how much longer I want to be here. I should have wore gloves. So we have the Five of Swords, and it came out sideways. I'm seeing that as, like, fighting with your ego, and take it as it resonates. Like, this could just be somebody around you, or, like, you know, you're witnessing this, whatever it is, or this is just you. But that's that fighting with the ego, going back and forth, like, oh, I want this, like, you know, and, like, your faith is strong, and then the next moment it's like, I need to do enough. Am I doing enough? Like, I need to do more. I need to get, like, it's that impatience, like, I need to go, like, this needs to happen. I am not missing this opportunity, that type of thing. And it's interesting because we have the Five of Wands underneath the deck, so it's that fighting. You're like, I want to fight for this, which it's necessary, because I'm getting with that Five of Swords sideways. It's like, it's necessary to keep pushing, but there's also, like, checking yourself, and like, what is your motive right now? Like, am I pushing to just, like, be impatient and I don't want to miss this opportunity, or do I know that this is, like, a divinely guided movement, a divinely guided, like, initiative, like, that I need to go somewhere or do something? So we have the Seven of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Sun. So the reason why, you know, whoever is being put down and being, like, forced into this, like, reforming themselves and, like, changing their mindset and all of that is, yeah, my computer won't even, like, refresh or anything. Because there's not enough self-love there. That's just depleting you. That's why you're tired and you're feeling drained, because you're pushing for something, but not from a standpoint of listening to your intuition and following these, you know, this guidance, this direction, whatever. It's being exposed with that Seven of Swords. that it's you're just draining yourself and depleting yourself and that's like showing it with that sun. It's highlighting that with the Queen of Swords here, and that's the truth. It's like that getting clarity on that, shining a light. I'm seeing that as like a doctor with like all the insane like lights. We need to look at this really good, nice and close, get a microscope on it, whatever, and seeing it because her eyes are really big. And I'm seeing their smiles is like, and also like that inner child, like you're working too hard and your inner child needs like this excitement, this fun, I don't know, rest, take a nap. It's like a little kid needing a nap when they start getting all shitty. You're grinding too much for something that you're just trying to will this into existence by yourself, when your spirit team, most high, the universe, whatever you believe in, is like, yo, we're trying to help make this happen, but you're focused on, like, say there's a job that you want and you saw the listing and all of that, and you talk to the people there, and or somebody there and they're like, yeah, let me talk to my boss, whatever, and you're all excited because you're like, man, I think this is it. But that was only there to like show you that your worth, like you could make that happen, when in fact there's a totally different place that you're supposed to work at that needs to show up, or you need to go talk to somebody, like run into them at the grocery store, while you're pumping gas or fuel, whatever. That's when all that needs to happen. But you're like, I need to do this, I need to grind, I need to focus on this one thing, and you're depleting yourself while that's happening. I saw 12:13 on the clock. It's like you got to take the right steps in the right direction. And this is why you're being like sat down, or like, not being able to move forward, or it's like that slowing down, or you're getting these messages of like you're gonna get like these uncomfortable times if you don't just sit down and like surrender, like, because that the action and like depleting yourself and all of that is what's pushing that further and further away, because you're acting out of lack. You're like, oh, I need to do this thing, I need to, whatever it is. That's acting out of lack, acting out of worry, like, am I doing enough, that type of stuff. And that's a lower vibration, so it's pushing your manifestations, your desires, whatever you're wanting, away. It's pushing it further away. Yeah, so we have the Page of Swords with the Eight of Coins in reverse. It's like, question, when do I need to stop the work and just like, because we have the Empress underneath that, and surrender and allow it. When do I do that? Like, and there's that uncertainty, because you can see in the Page of Swords, there's that uncertainty of like, oh, I don't know. But your intuition's like telling you to like chill out, or you're being guided. There's all these signs and messages that you need to chill out, because you're overdoing it. It's like I'm kind of seeing like somebody like cooking meat several times, and then it ends up like super tough because it was overcooked. There was too much done to it, so it didn't come out good. It didn't come out very tasty, very tender. And it's like that uncertainty. Well, like, what if I'm not working or whatever, or like, what if I take a break, then what happens, being that super uncertain feeling. Like, your intuition is telling you, or you're being like getting the messages to chill out and all of that, and there's that fear, that uncertainty. And the Empress is, you know, asking you to like surrender. It's gonna be delivered to you. And, you know, she waits for the right, and don't get hung up on the gender thing, but it's just an energy. It's just an archetype. But she waits for the next move, the intuitive hit, and then, you know, allows it to come to her. And then she's like, oh, okay, now I know what to do with this. And by overdoing it and keeping moving, you're not getting in that stillness to get the intuitive messages. Any other advice before I end it while I'm freezing? Brr. So I admire you. Yeah, like you're getting rewarded for like all the hard work you're doing, but now it's time, because we have teach and confidence. Like you got to have the confidence that you've done enough work, and now it's time to just like wait for the next job to come to you, the next task to come to you. You don't have to keep grinding. And this is what that's teaching you, is confidence in all the stuff you've done up until this point. We have work and career at the bottom of the deck. And we also have haters gonna hate. So that could also be people putting this anxiety, this fear, this lack mindset on you. Like, oh, what if you don't do enough? What if you... Blah, blah, blah. Let them hate. You know, have the confidence, and that confidence, baby, that you know you're doing the right thing. You've done enough work up until this point, and now you just let the tasks come to you if you need to do something. And that's what that Empress energy is asking you to do. All right, babies, I'm going to end it there. It is freaking cold. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. Keep this up. Keep up the good work. You're doing so good. All right, I love you, babies. Bye.